Are in, don't know if we just started or what, but we are in our second hour of our five boxing demonstration. Leveling is happening very slowly, is from my point of view, and from others, I'm sure. Okay, who we got there? And why is he in here? Anyway, the recorder that I was using actually stopped by itself after an hour, so if it got cut off in the middle, I apologize for that. I guess that's something to keep it from going overboard. It's going slowly because the five characters here on quests where you actually have to gather things, each have to gather their own things. So you don't get credit when one of them gathers it, unfortunately. But you know what? That's part of being a group. All right, we apparently had to go back to this guy, give him his stuff, and then I don't think we're going to level again this time. But that's one of the things that we'll work on as far as my own add-on, making things easier. And make sure everyone's following. And I know to some of you this is very tedious. Work, exactly. Did we leave him behind? No, we got some. We got him here. Now, we're supposed to kill vile familiars here. Now, these are level 4, so probably not a bad idea to let everyone participate. Now, I think we left someone behind here. We left the warlock behind. Yeah, left everyone behind then. If we get too close, then they'll automatically attack, and that will break them out of their follow. One more. All right, so that's done. And I can tell them when they're not following because I can see their colors of their class here. And normally we're all grouped together in the same area. You can see them following me there. Not sure what comes after this. We will find out, though. What I want to do with this series is do about 2 hours a day of video. Hopefully by the time this next hour is finished, we'll be level 10 or better. Nice little mail. Is the druid? Or the horde. She had no feet. Oh no. Good thing she's a troll. What's next? One of the add-ons I am using is Arc Inventory. That makes all the bags appear as one. Make sure everyone's following. Get rid of that. I'll have to remap that. But I'm going to take another look at the maps after the second hour and all the macros as well. Make sure everything is where it should be. Make sure everyone is following, and they are. Alright. Now, in some areas, the starting area is actually easier than it used to be, and in other areas, it's a lot harder. And some areas are harder to multi-box in. I was doing a test run for with various software, dual boxing with my two main accounts in the Worgen starting area, and my goodness, that was difficult with multi-boxing. And a lot of that is due to the phasing. So, do this. We got everyone here? We do. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on. We left someone behind. We left more than one behind. Okay. Let's do this. And this. Now, if you notice, I've got the maps. If you look at the other screens as I go to them, I've got the follow macro mapped to the P key and the assist on the left bracket key. Is key clone even on? It is, apparently. I don't know why these guys aren't attacking, though. Okay, now some of these guys just leveled, and some of them have not yet. Alright, we need to go this way. But going back to what I was saying earlier about how some had changed, this section, for instance, used to be a whole lot more difficult than it is right now. So, where is he? Oh, there he is. Got everyone down here? Okay. They changed him. Why aren't these guys attacking? Okay, and they all have to loot him. Now see, the assist buttons here, focus. Maybe that's what I need to do. Anyway, so basically the whole assist thing is assisting the focus. She didn't get the right quest. That sucks. So one of them's not on the right one. So let's see, where's his pick? I remember correctly. Yeah, these guys used to be hostile. All the time, so getting through here used to be very, very difficult. No, that's not it. Used to be by the waterfall here, but apparently that has changed too. Oh, there it is. Gotta wait for it to reappear. Can I share that quest? I cannot. And that's annoying. I don't know why I can't share that quest. Now, each of these has their own partner here. Ramek, for instance, they should be able to summon one another here. Oh no, summon friend, yeah. Is Lynn's lock the one that has the issues? No. But okay, so who has the issues here? Not that one. This one. Okay. Just need to find out who is partners with Karinga here. No. Because what I like to do is have her hearth. Here we go. So I want her Garinga to hearth, and I don't know if she can actually. Yes, she can. All right, I want her to hearth. Now she's not going to get the 3 times experience for this that the others did. Sadly. But she can at least get the and who did we say it was? Summon friend. There we go. Now the thing with okay. So now she's got that. Let's have them all follow. Get rid of that. Okay. And they still need to kill that guy one more time. So that was an interesting demonstration of the summon friend feature of the too close. All right. I still don't know why they're not attacking. Okay. She can follow. Now they just need to find their way out of here. And that is not it. Oh, we left someone behind. They were probably caught up in the somewhere along the line, snagged. Alright, here we go. That's well. It just looked like a different color to me. He's wondering, so I just wanted to make sure he wasn't like a unique kind of guy. Now, some of these guys might get stuck in places like that. So I really have to be careful. Making turns and things like that. So, especially in confined spaces like this. Alright, now we find our way home. Get that last little bit of experience. Get the any training that needs to be done. And then we're going to head to the Senjin and the Troll area and see if we can't get some training for our priest and our druid. Excuse me. And one of these guys is going to go to Orgrimmar and get a guild charter so that we can start our own little guild. And it's going to be the guy with all the money. I don't know what it costs to get a guild charter together, but there may have to be some trading going on here. I don't have a main I can use here. My main on this one actually is an Alliance Death Knight. And let's see, cloth, leather, mail. Why does he have why does he have cloth legs? I don't know. There we go. Leather. You're not hearing anything on these accounts because the audio is turned off. Otherwise, it gets really, really annoying. I have it on one account, and one account is enough. Now, at this point, none of them are in any real danger, especially all together. If I can get the attacks to synchronize, especially. None of them is in any danger of dying, in other words. Now, that was not the case with the Worgen area. I mean, dual boxing with a priest and a... Oh no, what were you missing? Oh, she didn't kill the fell stalkers. Well, you know what? You're gonna go kill the fell stalkers. But yeah, this is one of the hazards of multi-boxing. You may not all be on the same page, despite your best efforts. Okay. Alright, where's the cave entrance? This is one thing I really wish I could get rid of. This is the focus. This is who the focus is. So yeah, I'm going to be not talking for a little bit while we get this thing taken care of. Now, as far as the specs go, I'm not sure what I'm going to make my mage. certainly open to suggestions. Okay. Let's see if her hearth is. It's not. Okay. And summon is also not available this time. Summon, I think it runs on an hour. You can't summon more than an hour. Or you have to cool down on it. It's an hour. So we run back. In the background, you can hear the noises from the first guy who is my tank, who is still back in the starting area. All right, so yeah, the my team, this team. Eventually, I plan to raid 10 box, but this team is consisting of a warrior tank, a priest healer who will be disciplined, a druid who will be DPS, mage, and a warlock. Alright, so now we all go to St. June. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone is following our tank. And off we go. I hope this is the right way. It is. Make sure everyone is following, and they are. Now this will look actually pretty cool once we get mounts, and especially once we get flying mounts. What's going to happen is my tank here, once we get to Sinjin, he's going to go to Orgrimmar. Actually, yeah, well, I think you can have a guildmaster who is level 7, sure, why not? Soon to be level 8. I was checking the recording there, see how we're doing there. We kind of skipped there a little bit. Yeah, it might have been better if I'd put this on a server where I have a main who has all the stuff, gold especially. But you know what? Half the fun of leveling up is not having this stuff. Not having the gold for it. And the last one. Okay, make sure everyone's following. Now what we have there, we have a warrior trainer over here. Make sure that everyone is well trained here. I think that'll work. Must be over here. And around here somewhere there's a mailbox. How about that? And in each of them, we're going to find see, now this is why I want to make my own guild so I don't get these stupid. Okay. Let me make sure. Why does he still have that level 11 armor legs? Now we're all going to do this. And one of the reasons why, besides the fact that we can, is with the Mist of Pandoria coming up, I want to have pets. In fact, eventually I want to get these guys to duel each other so that we can get the achievement for that. And I know I tend to wander a little bit. I get distracted relatively easy. And these are two different Battle.net accounts involved with this, but they each have their the same pets. I'm kind of glad that pets were bound to Battle.net accounts. Warrior trainer should be up here. And if I leave some of these guys behind, you know what? I can live with it. Hello, man. Stand still. Now there actually should be a flight master around here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let me go to the other guys here and get their training done. Oh, a priest. Nope, that's actually not a priest. That's an herbalism trainer. Now, this is another thing that we're going to need to work on, and that is... There's a druid trainer. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Don't have any shaman here. Shaman, I think, would be very difficult to alchemy. Now, professions. What I want to do here is have as many of the different professions as I can with 5 players. But I want the gatherer to be the one who's in the lead, in other words, the tank. So the tank will be the miner and the herbalism person. The others will be the alchemists. There was an alchemist around here somewhere. There it is. Alchemists, the blacksmiths, the etc., etc. And I want the main person to be the gatherer. because he's the one who's going to be on all the time. So he's going to be the one who actually is going to have the dots appear on the screen here. So mining and herbalism, and there's going to be a Skinner, but that's going to be kind of obvious if we let it be there. Okay, so next person. This is the priest. Priest trainer, okay. Somewhere around here. Goods, weapon merchants, warrior trainer. You don't think that she's upstairs? Yes, I do think she's upstairs. Okay. Now, as I said before, there should be actually a flight master here. Okay, now this is where things get kind of tricky. Because now we need to design macros that will allow us to heal the tank, especially. I mean, I could cast power word shield, but it'll be only on her unless she's let's see. So yeah. Anyway, this is where it gets tricky, and we're gonna work on that. But first, I'll make sure everyone gets their training. It's like this is another one that's upstairs. You might ask about the names of the characters. These are completely random. I don't have an affinity for Japanese names and things like that. Now, eventually we're going to have to come up with macros that make use of these spells that I'm learning. Did she? She did. Okay. She needs a mage trainer. That is a mage trainer, right? Now what we're going to do, I am going to go ahead and see if I can't get a flight to Orgrimmar. And if we can, the tank will go there and work from there. It might be that they need to go to one of the main villages, the other villages, and whose name escapes me at the moment. I'm sure the rest of you are saying the name right now, but alright. So what we're going to do here, we got all the quests in the immediate area. So I'm going to go ahead and actually stop recording and get everything together, start doing some new macros, and at one point I'm probably going to actually do that on screen just to give you a hint as to how to do that. But for right now, I think we're done.